Veranex and Brandon were founding members, founding sponsors of the Bullpen.
OG.
When I just said, Brandon, give me $5,000 or whatever, I think it was 7,500, and I want to try something. And he was like, okay, let's try it, right? And we got a boat in Boston, and we had our first real event, kind of like a traveling event. So since then, we've both grown. Bullpen's grown. You've grown. You've moved on from Veranex. What are you doing?
Yeah, so thanks, Christian, and thanks to the whole Bullpen team for putting this on. It's just tremendous to see the growth in the community since day one, and we're happy to be a part of it. So again, Brandon Bogdalek, I'm a partner with Mount Haley. We are a small private equity firm based here in Minneapolis, actually in Stillwater. For those of you who are not from Minneapolis, if you have the chance to get out to Stillwater, I highly encourage it. It's a beautiful community right on the St. Croix River Valley and just really spectacular. And so a little bit about my background. I've spent the last decade in medtech, healthcare, and life sciences. I've worked in services organizations like Veranex. I've worked for product organizations like St. Jude and now Abbott, and also worked for Blue Cross Blue Shield for a little while. So I've spent a lot of time in the ecosystem and am pretty familiar with our community. Our thesis at Mount Haley is a little bit non-traditional and unique in that we invest in founder-led marketing and creator-led organizations. So you might be asking what that even means. I asked the same question when I first started talking to them. And I find that the best way to kind of articulate what we do is with an example. And so we'll jump out of healthcare for a second. Who here is familiar with George Clooney, Kim Kardashian, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, right? What's really interesting about these individuals is that not only are they spectacular actors and entertainers, and that's what they built their brand on, but all three of them have made the majority of their wealth not based on their acting careers, but as businesses they've started on the side of their acting careers based on their influence and their awareness and their social presence. So that's a little bit of an extreme example, but I think it really does a good job outlining what our thesis is at Mount Haley, which is finding founders and organizations that really have a lot of influence in the marketplace. We think that attention is one of the most valuable things that you can have as an organization, especially in our digitally driven economy. And we think that's going to become even more important in the future. And so why we're here at the Bullpen is we're looking to partner with, invest in medtechs and life sciences most prolific creators and founders. And I know firsthand through my experiences in the Bullpen that there's no better place on the planet than to do that than here.
Awesome. I agree. We have some outstanding individuals, and just to keep translating this to life sciences, I think the strategy is interesting. We had an opioid strategy we heard from earlier today, and we were talking about this would be a great strategy to get into the hands of an influencer, right?
Yeah.
That can bring attention to that strategy. And that's where you're going to be playing with this fund. And and Brandon, at Veranex, he was previously at Worrell Design, which was purchased by Veranex, very fundamental approach to life sciences, is now doing his own thing. So encourage you all to get to know Brandon better. Come to Veranex tomorrow morning, do some networking with us. Final ask for the Bullpen?
Yeah, I think I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of you here. All of you guys have so much subject matter expertise packed away. Some of you share that expertise, whether that be through LinkedIn or through your personal networks. But I would encourage you to lean into the expertise that you have and to share that with the world, to start capturing some of that attention that will help you fundraise, help you grow your business, and just give you the opportunity to be successful. So we all want to hear from you. You guys are all so smart, and we'd love to learn. So that would be my ask.
Thanks for all your support, buddy. Appreciate your friendship. And it doesn't happen without you stepping forward and doing some of the original things we did in the Bullpen. So let's give Brandon a round of applause and support him if we can.